Hey everyone, it's Ann here, and I just wanted to make this quick video for you today to first of all wish you a very happy new year. I haven't made a video in quite some time. I've been up in the whole podcast business for myself, and I thought, you know what better way for me to start the year than to put myself on the spot, not worry about any of the fancy setup or lighting, pull out the camera that I love, which is the Logitech C920, and I will link that below just because I do get that question a lot when I use this camera. I don't get that question when I just use the onboard Mac video camera. So this is that Logitech C920. I'm looking up at the camera right now. So this week marks the first full work week of 2015. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to rock this year. So in an effort to do that for myself, but also to offer you some stuff. And by the way, I'm going to give you a blatant girly behind the scenes is that my hair looked a little bit different before I went outside to drop my daughter off because it's decided to pour and rain here in Seattle. Go figure. Anyways, so this week we've got a lot of fun things coming up. First of all, I have two different webinar events that are happening. I'm the host. I'm not even teaching them, but I'm bringing you these guys because they have the goods. They are the experts in these areas, and I just knew that it was the best thing to do. First of all, tomorrow we have a class, like it's usually lasts like an hour and a half. You don't have to come live if you don't want to, so keep that in mind. If you can't attend in the middle of the day, I get it. People have jobs, people have lives, people don't want to stick around their computer. Maybe you want to go have lunch with someone. Anyways, sign up for this webinar. It is Advanced List Building Strategies with Tim Page from Lead Pages. And I don't know about you, but actually, even if you've seen this webinar done before, because you may have seen this webinar done before, I actually challenge you to attend, and instead of just taking notes and saying, oh yeah, I know that, or I know that, I want you to come and make an action list of things you're going to do right away, because even I re-attended and know what he's going to share, and I went through my own pages again and was like, oh yeah, I guess I haven't done that yet. And there are some really great tips that he's going to share, and the reason why I decided this one had to be first is because my focus for 2015, and actually, if you're running an online business, this should be your focus. And it's list building. It's getting more people to see what you have to offer and having them sign up for whatever it is you have to offer. I mean, that's what we want, to reach more people. So if you want to reach more people in 2015, which I think you do because reaching more people equals making more money, then come to tomorrow's webinar. And you can just go and sign up on my events page, which is annsamoilov.com/events. Second big event, very important to know that it's happening. Natasha Voronpovia, I'm hoping I get that right because I'm Russian. Well, I'm Russian by marriage, and she is Russian as well. Love Natasha. She asked me what would be the best thing for her to teach. So she is a systems specialist, business systems, setting up your business, getting things running smoothly person. She's the person you go to for this information. She's been involved in lots of other programs with lots of other high-level coaches, and she just knows her stuff. So I asked her to come in and talk about Evernote, because one thing I discovered and really made me not want to use Evernote anymore for a while was because it was becoming a content like bin, trash bin. I was like seriously adding everything in there, not tagging, not adding anything back in. I would start my launch planning in there, but then somehow it would just feel like, I don't want to use that to manage my launch. But she's going to come in, show us how to manage it for our launch, and we'll see if I embrace it again. I can't make any promises, but if there's anybody that can get me back into the fold, it's Natasha. So also you go to my events page for that. So sign up there. So that's just this week. There's much more planned for this month, and I really hope that you come along for the ride. I have been wanting to spend more time with you, more time with my peeps this year, and actually that leads me really well into my word of the year, or my concept of the year. And that is collaboration, partnership. This year, I want to stop hiding in my basement office. This is a basement office. You can tell because the window's kind of up. And I've got my little salt lamp in here that just arrived yesterday, but it's supposed to, make the environment feel better to work in. So I'm committed to getting out of the building, getting out of my office, meeting new people, opening my sphere of influence, and not just staying online. So this was my way first of kicking that off, was reaching out to these two people and having them present some really great information to you. Also, there's going to be a few other prompts and a few other videos that are coming out this week to help you get the most out of this first week, because I do think how you start is how you're going to finish the year. So don't let this week go by and let it be another, oh, I don't know what I'm doing this year week. My goodness. Anyways, I am super excited, and I just wanted to share those specific events with you. But in the next video, I'm going to share with you my new brand spanking new workflow, because that has been what's been on my mind for the last 3 weeks, honestly, is how can I make this year easier or feel easier? I talk about simplicity in how you launch and how you do your business, but to be honest, things aren't so simple behind the scenes. And I am tired of that feeling that I'm doing all this stuff and the results that I'm getting back aren't necessarily what I want them to be, or in the direction that I want them to be. I want bigger results with less sweat and tears from me. And there's not a lot of tears, thankfully. But yeah, I honestly have spent the last 3 weeks just taking myself completely offline, not opening up a new Google Doc and starting a list of ideas that I never go back to, because, dude, there are a ton of those. And I thought I was over that, but I am clearly not. So I can't wait to share that new workflow with you. We'll see how it works. I'm not saying it's going to work for the whole year, but it is something that I have already done now 2 months. So I kind of cheated. I started last month. I started in November and really got going in December. Loved how that felt. I mean, come on, people. I was off for 3 weeks, essentially. I mean, the only thing I did was, I think I added some images to my Edgar library. I think that's pretty much what I did. And I may have queued an email that was already ready. I just wanted to make sure it was queued for the exact right time. But that's kind of it. I was playing on Instagram. I was playing with my daughter. We were kind of just hanging out. We're doing home renovations. So I can't wait to share that with you. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully it'll be up. Maybe it'll even be up today, so stay tuned. But regardless, come with me this week. Get your momentum going for 2015. I can't wait for you to attend. Make sure to visit AnnSamoilov.com/events. And you'll see everything that's happening in January so far, but especially this week. Get into those 2 events. It's hard to promote 2 different things that are happening within 2 days of each other. So I hope that you just sign up for both, and then be done with it. And you'll get a replay if you can't attend live, but I hope you do attend live, because that's where the juice is. You got to attend live. Then you'll actually do something with it. All right. I think a 9-minute video is plenty. Have a wonderful day. Let's kick this week off, and I will see you in the next one.